Welcome to the Celeste Stacy Show. Celeste Stacy is your host. Celeste Stacy is an author of 4 novellas, SAI, Secret Agents of the Illuminati, Books 1 through 3, and Tales of the Illuminati, Boxcar Willie. You can listen to her show on www.secretnarty.com/listen.
Welcome to the Celeste Stacy Show. I am Celeste Stacy and happy Friday. I had a little accident in here in the studio. I knocked over my beer. I guess this is why you don't drink alcohol in podcasts. Anywho, hope everyone's having a good start of their weekend. It is 5 p.m. on Friday, February 9th, 2024. You know, it's a funny thing, 2024. You think we would have progressed far enough as a people in a civilized society, but now more than ever, we are at war with our neighboring countries, and we are fighting with our neighbors and co-workers and family. It's like the hate is never ending, unrelenting, and it's just like mind-boggling. Take me, for instance. I work in a factory for a day job, and I write books, and then I talk about my inspirations and such. And man, being a transgender woman in the workplace in Ohio, which is basically Trump land, and it's like people are just so free with their hate, and there are certain people that have black hearts, and they're fanning the bigotry and the hate in the ones that are, let's say, susceptible. Not really bigoted like them, but it's there and it can be fanned. And with the encouragement, oh man, alright, smack a lot of parts, let's call it that. And my co-worker, she's been working there couple of years. I've been there 3 years. I've enjoyed it, working for a shift, and I took her under my wing, and I showed her everything on how to be a spot welder that I learned in a year, and I became an expert, and I was teaching her. I taught her, and she became an expert. And then the other departments, they're just, clueless. They have no clue about how to think, how to critical think on how to produce good parts. I mean, and it's mind-boggling. The QA people, they're always like, it's like, why are these other people so stupid? And I'm like, well, it's I have no easy solution for you. Oh wait, yeah, I do. Why don't you start drug testing and do thorough background checks and give aptitude tests, and then you'll find out what kind of people you're getting, and then you can start from day one on how to get quality people. You do those three things, you'll get quality people. I mean, you're paying pretty good now, but you need to do your due diligence as an employer. You need to start giving aptitude tests, and you need to start screening people better. I mean, you hire garbage people, you're gonna get garbage, and you're gonna get riffraff that want to fight and they want to start shit, and that's where I'm at. It's like, not all the people are bad. I got made a few friends there, and and there's a lot of good people that have been working there, and it's like, I had to go to HR about it, and about the bigotry, and HR said they're gonna address it. They're gonna start doing diversity, what's called diversity training, and hopefully that'll change things. I was talking to my friends there about diversity changing, and my one friend, he said that it's like, he goes, some of these people, they're set in their ways, and they're so secure in their bigotry that they believe they're justified. And I'm like, that's why I write books, and that's why my books are literally littered with the corpses of coworkers that have done me wrong, and I guess I'll start creating some new characters and stick them in my future books. That's what I do. I draw inspiration from my surroundings. I take a negative and I turn it into a positive, and then I laugh my ass off to the bank. So there. I mean, don't get me wrong. Not rich. I still have to work at a day job, but every little bit counts. And sooner or later, my book's going to take off and sell like hotcakes. I've been told I'm on to something, and I've been told it's like, yeah, these books are really good. It's just that I'm one voice in the wind on Amazon, where I publish my books on the internet. I'm one of like 10,000 or 15,000 authors, and it takes money to get noticed. So I've been busy getting caught up on my bills and such, and I got a divorce, and that's a big sidetrack. But I think that this divorce and all that, and it's for the best. I really do. Excuse me while I take a sip of my Little Kings. Oh yeah. Cream ale, original flavor, nice and crisp. These are the beers I used to drink when I was a kid. Not when I was a kid. Excuse me. When I was 19, and I could buy beer at 19, back in the 80s, the good old days. Back to my the hate in the world, or co-workers that are, I don't know. I words will describe what I've been seeing and hearing. But I mean, what you think they feel justified, because I'll just last week there was this incident. I'm at my workstation, and these two bitches are one lady is at her station, and this other bitch from another department comes up there, and they're talking and that, and she was asking my partner, what was wrong with her, and I was doing a check, my hourly check, and she said, that thing right there pissed me off. And I'm like, and then she called me a he-she. And I'm like, wow. And it's like they were so secure in their bigotry that they were oblivious that I heard it. That's how they feel. They feel justified. And it's like unreal. And it's like, I try to keep the peace, and I tried to let it slide, and I think that was last Thursday, and I talked to him again on Friday, and I had been the last couple weeks been talking about leaving, and cashing in my 401k, buy a camper after my house sells and my divorce is finalized, and then go see America, and the one girl, she was like, she didn't like that at all, because she's gonna have to start picking up the slack and doing the heavy lifting. Because I told her, I was like, yeah, you've been doing the last 2 years, you've been doing all the small stuff and light stuff. Guess what, girl? You're gonna be doing the heavy shit next. And she didn't like that one bit. I think that's where her anger is from, because I was talking about leaving and touring, go see America, and I mean, why not? I worked my ass off for the last 50-some years, and I've got the money, and it's like once the house sells and I've got the divorce behind me, I'm going to work on my books. And I'm gonna buy a camper, buy a new truck, and I'm just going to go see America, and I'm just going to write my books and talk about them on my podcast. I'm going to take my podcast on the road. Folks, that's what I'm talking about. Go see America before it all burns. Anywho, back to these two girls, these ladies. And it's like, it bothered me all weekend. And it's like, and then Monday, they were both just so full of hate towards me that they couldn't even talk to me. And I'm like, how do you go from talking on Friday to, I can understand, they be mad at me for, wanting to go, quit and follow my dreams. I can understand them being jealous and that, but it's like, how do you go from, speaking terms on Friday to full-on, full-blown hate on Monday? I don't get it. I really don't freaking get it. But, I don't really give two shits about it. Because they are what they are. And they will always be what they are. Garbage. And you know what you do with garbage? You set it out at the street. And then the city comes and picks it up. And it goes to the landfill. Or it goes to the incinerator. And you burn it. That's what you do with garbage. And it's like, fuck them. It's like, you're not the first person to call me names. You're not the first people to be mad at me. And you won't be the last. But I'm going to have fun turning you into characters and sticking you in my books. I mean, book 1, book 2, co-workers from my previous job. And it's like, yeah. Write what you know. That's what my instructor in college told me. Write what you know. Take your surroundings and turn it into a story and make characters out of people that come on your radar. And that's good advice. I mean, if you're a writer, do it. That's what everyone does. I mean, look at the Dr. Seuss books. The descriptions of those people in those books. It's like, wow. It's like, I'd never caught on, but until English in college, and they said that it's like Dr. Seuss was bullied. He had a lot of bullies, and yeah, the Grinch. That right there is pure magic, and that was a bully from his childhood, and he turned it into a positive. And it's like, that's what you do. You take a negative and you turn it into a positive. So anyways, I am going to kick back, drink a beer or two, and play some music. So here it goes, folks. Happy Friday and enjoy Centerpiece.
Just like that, how could I wanna be anywhere else? Got a heart of gold and a soul to match. Can measure this moment in a photograph. You look so beautiful, baby. I know you're the love of my life. You changed my world. Yeah, you saved me.
there you have it, folks. Centerpiece. Oh my God. I love this group. They are so awesome. This is their new single they got coming out. So after I finished my beer while listening to Centerpiece, I was checking my emails, and this just in, folks. The Celeste Stacy Show is making some noise on Spotify and the internet. Oh my God, it might be going places. I mean, seriously. Syndication? Possible syndication nationally. Get some real money behind it. Oh yeah. I did it this way. My soon-to-be ex and these other assholes that are just like being absolutely garbage people to me, they'd be like, man, I should have been nicer to Celeste Stacy. Oh my God. Yep. I like the numbers. The numbers are growing. And hard work and dedication. That's how you do it, folks. What you put into your life is what you get out of it. If you put garbage, hate, bile, that's what you're going to get. Everything happens for a reason. I try to treat people nice. I try to treat them with dignity and respect and diversity, and that's how I live. But there are people that do not like the light. They're cockroaches. They like the dark. They like to be mean. They like to be cruel. Cruelty is their coin, and that's what they love. And those are the people you stay away from. You gotta stay positive, stay in the light. Hard work, dedication pays off. It just takes time, folks. Just takes time. I've been writing probably going on 12 years now. I started off with, in college, short stories, and I started with screenplays, and I sent them to the festivals and got a lot of good positive stuff, and I took a few of those screenplays and turned them into my books. And now the books are published, and I haven't sold a ton, but I've been selling some, and not enough to quit my day job, but everything's moving forward. And with this podcast, the Celeste Stacy Show, that's been a huge impact on my book sales. So, yeah, I couldn't have done it without you, my fans. Just keep sharing, keep listening, keep reading my books. If you don't have time to read, there's audiobooks. Listen to the audiobooks while you're driving to work. Yeah, just share it. Share my message with your friends and your family if you are so inclined. I appreciate it. Now, let's do another song. Let's do another Centerpiece.
Gazing at the blue of the night, stars are filling up the sky. You take my hand in yours, we'll make our own constellations. I could say how much you mean to me, but it won't mean a thing, 'cause words never sound quite right. Let's find our own kind of language. We've searched the whole world and all around it. Didn't know what we were looking for till we found it. They could say they've seen the highest mountain, bottom of the deepest sea, but no one's ever seen crowded street, moving to our different beat. All eyes are on us now. Oh, but we don't care, do we? Oh, I can't imagine a world where anyone loves anyone like I love you. They could say they've seen the highest mountain, bottom of the deepest sea, but no one's ever seen a love like this. They could dig up all the baby treasures where it's worth more than anything, but no one's ever seen a love like this. Nobody ever seen it. Nobody ever seen the love. Nobody ever seen a love like this. A love like this. We have searched the whole world and all around it. Didn't know what we were looking for till we found it. They could say they've seen the highest mountain, bottom of the deepest sea, but no one's ever seen a love like this. They could dig up all the baby treasures where it's worth more than anything, but no one's ever seen a love like this.
OMG. I just want to say this. These artists that create these songs, I'm in awe of you. The poetry from your lips. Oh my God, you guys. I'm in awe. Voice of an angel. That's what you are. All of you, not just Centerpiece. All the singers, all the performers. They put so much effort and love. And it's like, they're so amazing. As a fellow creative, I create books. And then, online podcasts. And so, but yeah, what they're doing, the songs, that's like next level. That's like amazing. And, yeah, I'm going to end this podcast right there and go out and enjoy your life, folks. Have fun. Kiss your spouse. Hug your kids. Tell them you love them. And enjoy life. And be good to each other.
You've been listening to the Celeste Stacy Show. If you've enjoyed the show, please subscribe and tell your friends and family. All comments or suggestions can be emailed to the show via celestestacy67@gmail.com and also on Twitter at celestestacy67. Thanks for listening.